Before we get into Shir Hasheereem Dalet, which is 16 verses, God to Israel, and a final verse with Israel responding, as the comment generally goes, let us remember that it's important to have introductory material and introductory courses. And even if we've been through it before, it tends to be good to review these things, because one, a lot of people will actually forget if they don't go over that which they already know. But this can be livened up with new artistic expression, different interesting quotes to mix in and give it a variety. People need to be prepared for questions of people of different sorts of beliefs and different levels of practice and knowledge. Sometimes you can use a library or some other free space. Sometimes you need to rent somewhere. Sometimes that's even the case when you have a place that you do your operations. A lot of Kabbalah schools would be private in one way or another, but yeah, it helps to have introductory courses that you offer to draw people in and to reactivate people a touch. Hunk Yapa Raiti Hunk Yapa Ainik Unim Mambad Litzmatuk Sharak Kader Hazim Shaglishu Mahr Gulad Shanik Kader Huktubut Shalu Man Hertza Shuklam Matemut Wishkalah Ein Baham Kachuth Hashni Shibtutik Wum Debruk Now Kaplech Hermoon Raktuk Mabad Letzmatuk Kamqadal Duweed to Ark Banwi Let Lepiwut Alf Humgun Halwi Alu Kul Shulthi Hagburim Shani Shadik Kashni Aprim Taumi Tibya Harayim Bashunim Ad Shipuch Hiyum Wansu Hatzalim Alkli Al Her Hamur Wal Gabat Halbuna Kulk Yapa Rayati Wum Ain Buk Ati Mulbanun Kala Ati Mulbanun Tabwe Tashuri Marash Amna Marash Shanir Wachramun Mamanut Ariwut Mahari Namrim Labutni Achuti Kala Labutni Bachad, Mayanyak, Bachad, Ankh, Matsurnik, Mahyapu, Dadik, Achti Kla Mahthabu, Dadik, Miyan, Reach, Shamnik, Makol, Bashmim, Napat, Tatpanah, Shaptutik, Kala, Dipash, Wichlub, Tuchet, Lashunak, Reach, Sholmatik, Karich, Lebnoon, Gungao, Achti Kala Golgao, Mayan, Chitum, Shulchik, Perdus, Vramunim, Ampari, Magdim, Kaprim, Am, Nerdim, Nerd, Wakurkum, Qana, Waknamun, Am, Kul Atsi, Labuna, Wahlut, Amkul Rashi, Bashmim, Mayan, Ganim Bar Mim, Chiyam, Wanzulim, Munlibnun, Auri, Thapun, Wabwe, Timan, Hapichi, Gani, Yazlu, Bashmu, Yaba Dudi, Lagnu, Wiako Pari, Magdu. And to give you a little translation here, behold, you're lovely. My friend, behold, you are lovely. Your very appearance radiates dove-like aura. The most common sons within your encampment are so as dearly beloved as the children of Jacob, as the goat-like procession going down the slopes of Mount Gilead. Accountable indeed are you, your fiercest warriors, like a well-numbered flock, come up from the washing, all of them unblemished, with no miscarriage of action in them, like the scarlet thread, guaranteer of Rachel's safety. Rachel, okay. Now, what's with sincerity of lips and an unveined word, as many as a pomegranate seeds are the merits of your unworthiest within your modest veil. Now, pomegranates are often seen as a symbol of dreams. As steadily as the Tower of David is a site of your counsel, built as a model to mimic, with 1,000 shields of law hung about it, all the disciple-filled quivers of the mighty. And the following is interpreted, referring to Moses and Aaron. Your two sustainers are like two fawns, twins of the gazelle, who graze their sheep in rose-like bounty, until my sunny benevolence was withdrawn from Shiloh, and the protective shadows were lovers. I grasped him, determined that my deeds would never again cause me to lose hold of him, until I brought the presents to the tabernacle of my mother and the chamber of the one who conceived me. And by Shiloh, remember that Jerusalem, Shiloh, and Baca, which was in western Arabia, according to the early Jewish sources, and that's actually what a place that was renamed when the Arabic language came into being into Mecca. Well, it still kept the name Bacca, but yeah, so there were 3 sacred places in the Tanakh. I adjure you, O nations, destined to rise up to Jerusalem, for if you violate your promises, you will become as defenseless as gazelles or hens in the field. If you dare provoke God to hate me or disturb his love for me while he still desires it. Now, can't deer and a lot of these animals, if you don't have bows and guns and all that stuff to shoot them down, can't they actually kill you with their hooves if you try to mess with them up close? Your nations have asked, who is this ascending from the desert, its way secured and smoothed by palm-like pillars of smoke, burning fragrant myrrh and frankincense? Of all the perfumer's powders, behold, the resting place of him to whom peace belongs, with 60 myriads of Israel's mighty encircling it. So, 60,000 or so. All of them gripping the sword of tradition, skilled in the battle of law. Because you just don't fight to fight. You have to, there's spiritual principles to observe. Each with his sword ready at his side, lest he succumb in the nights of exile. A dwelling place for his presence has the king to whom peace belongs, made of the wood of Lebanon. Its pillars he made of silver, his resting place was gold, its suspended curtain was purple wool, its midst was decked with implements bespeaking love by daughters of Jerusalem. Go forth and gaze, O daughters, distinguished by loyalty to God. Upon the king to awaken from the north and come from the south. Like the winds, let my exiles return to my garden, and let their fragrant goodness flow in Jerusalem. That's one of the things now is there's talk of liberation coming from the north, just like some other parts in Tanakh. And the people in the south agree too. And that final verse, that's said to be the response of Israel. Let but my beloved come to his garden and enjoy his precious people.